Good Friday morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here. If you will, like, share, and comment on the post, and then join me as we look at Acts chapter 20, beginning in verse 22 today. Verse 22. As Paul addresses the elders from Ephesus, he comes to his, I guess you'd say, conclusion when he says, "And now, behold, I am going to Jerusalem, constrained by the Spirit, not knowing what will happen to me there." And so Paul lays out his agenda, his plans that he is going to Jerusalem, and there's no amount of anyone trying to talk to him otherwise, talk him out of it is going to work. And again, we've already discussed the debate, even still today. And again, I don't know that we know the answer of whether God was really leading Paul to Jerusalem, or whether he should have went on to Rome and to Spain. It's hard to say exactly. We'll never know. There were a lot of people telling Paul again that they felt like the Spirit was telling them to tell him not to go. But obviously, here again, Paul says, I have no doubt that I am being led by the Spirit to go. And so Paul was being driven to reach his people, to reach the Jews with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And again, this is a wonderful statement. I'm going to move forward with the assumption that Paul was being led to Jerusalem. And leave that debate to others. I'm just going to simply take Paul at his word when he says, "I'm constrained by the Spirit," that he was going to reach the people. He had a heartfelt burden to go and to speak to evangelize the Jews of Jerusalem with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so he proceeds then to move forward with that mission. And again, he makes it clear here, I'm going, even though I don't really know what is going to happen when I do arrive in Jerusalem, but I'm going to persevere. I'm going to go forward with my assignment. This is what I believe God wants me to do, and I am going to continue to go forward. And there's I'm going to accept what Paul says here, that he was going because he felt led of the Spirit. Again, I will leave that debate to others who would like to debate whether he was correct in going or not. And I can tell you, if you are to go and to do a little research on that yourself, you can almost every author you pick up, almost every commentary you pick up, you'll pick up one that says he should have went, he was following the Spirit. Another one that'll say he shouldn't have went. He was going in spite of his own desires. I'm going to take him at his word here and commend him for this. He says, "I'm going." In Paul's own words, he believes the Holy Spirit is leading him, and he says, "I'm going, no matter what. I'm going to go to Jerusalem, and I don't know what's going to happen to me there, but I believe that God is leading me there." And that's a great lesson, a great example for you and I today. Yes, we have those around us, and we've already talked about this several times. It just keeps coming up in the text, that we have people around us who give us counsel and advice, but ultimately, when we ourselves become convicted of what the Holy Spirit wants from us, we should go full bore. Again, just like Paul, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I believe that God is leading me. And I would leave you this morning with a question based on that. Is there a time you can point to? Can you look back in your life at some point and say, I was where God wanted me to be. I did what God wanted me to do in spite of those around me, friends, others, family, who said I was making a mistake. But I believed in my heart that's what God wanted. And so I pressed on. And I would challenge you and myself as well as we go through this day that we pursue the will of God like Paul did. Not knowing what's going to happen, but I know this. I'm going to follow God no matter the cost. Think about it. Have a good day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.